And now shifting to a shocking aviation incident that unfolded last week. A commercial passenger jet averted a mid-air collision with a U.S. Air Force B-52 bomber over North Dakota this past Friday, prompting an investigation by federal authorities. The near miss happened on July 18th as SkyWest Flight 3788, operating as a Delta Airline connection flight, was preparing to land in Minot, North Dakota. The aircraft had departed from Minneapolis and was on final approach when the pilot performed an aggressive maneuver to avoid what was described as an incoming aircraft on a converging course. Now, according to a video taken by a passenger on board the aircraft, the pilot told passengers that air traffic control did not inform them about the military plane, which turned out to be a B-52 military plane. The pilot further apologized to passengers for the abrupt movement. Here's what he said.
For those of you on the right-hand side, you probably saw the airplane kind of sort of coming at us. Nobody told us about it, and so sorry about the aggressive maneuver. It caught me by surprise. This is not normal at all. I don't know why they didn't give us a heads up, because the Air Force Base does have radar, and nobody said, hey, there's also a B-52 in the pattern. Long story short, it was not fun, but I do apologize for it.
The pilot attributed the incident to a lack of radar coverage at the Minot Tower, where air traffic controllers rely primarily on visual observation. The Federal Aviation Administration confirmed on Monday that it's investigating the incident, which saw the pilot execute a go-around instead of landing. The FAA also clarified that air traffic services at Minot are provided by a private company, not FAA employees. Now, to give some context, Minot, located about 80 kilometers from the Canadian border, is home to both a commercial airport as well as a U.S. Air Force base. The Air Force base is reportedly home to 26 B-52 bombers, intercontinental ballistic missile operations, and more than 5,400 military personnel. In a statement, the U.S. Air Force confirmed that a B-52 from Minot Air Force Base was conducting a flyover of the North Dakota State Fair on the same day and said an internal review is now underway. The statement also noted that the B-52 was not alerted to the inbound commercial jet.
The B-52 crew contacted Minot International Airport Tower, and the tower provided instructions to continue 2 miles westbound after the flyover. The tower did not advise of the inbound commercial aircraft.
Meanwhile, SkyWest Airlines said it's conducting its own investigation and confirmed the flight landed safely. But U.S. Congresswoman Betty McCollum from Minnesota has raised concerns about safety gaps.
The incident in Minot raises serious questions about passenger safety. Given the Department of Defense training that takes place in the surrounding area, Minot International Airport must also immediately receive and install radar technology to have a full accounting of all local air traffic.
Now, this near-miss incident comes less than 6 months after a U.S. Army helicopter collided with an American Airlines jet approaching Washington's Reagan National Airport, killing all 67 people aboard both aircraft. This disaster prompted the federal authorities, including Congress, to review coordination between military and civilian aircraft flying in the same airspace. In early May, the FAA reportedly barred Army helicopter flights around the Pentagon after another near miss. And so as federal and military investigations continue, the incident in North Dakota is adding to growing concerns about airspace safety, particularly in areas where both civilian and military flights routinely intersect.
Firstpost now available in 9 languages on YouTube. English,
Stands at $36 trillion.
French,
Le FMI, comme
German,
Geschäftsführenden Direktor,
Hindi,
$30 trillion kakarjo.
Indonesian,
Pemerintah tanpa pemeriksaan.
Italian,
Sekali radikali.
Japanese,
$4
Portuguese,
Por causa do próprio balanço patrimonial.
Spanish.
Beautiful bill.
Go to Settings, Click on Audio Track and select a language of your choice. Be the first to know what's happening around you in your first language. Firstpost.